I'm Brock Granberg, and this is my scrapbook video reflection. My character was Franco Fischer, who's age 20. He lives outside of Berlin, Germany, with both his mother and his father. His father is 57, his mother is 52. He's a shoemaker, he likes to hunt. He does not like the big city, and he does not like people who disrespect his family or his country. I put together my scrapbook in a manila folder with his lifespan on the front of it and his name, acting as if he died in war and as if he was important enough for the government to send his family a letter with his journal entries in it and the pictures that he drew. Here's a picture of his trenches. Since he was a sniper, he had to draw pictures of his trenches and memorize them. And here's pictures of the sunset that he drew before he was in the war. And a picture of the Western Front of Germany. Through this project, I've learned a lot about World War I snipers and infantrymen. I've learned that the snipers were treated better than the infantrymen because they took down such high-value targets, and they took down so many targets compared to the infantrymen, and they lived so much longer in the trenches than the other men did. But they weren't trained very differently than the other men, and for that, they didn't really deserve their praise. But they were a lot more valuable than the other men were, because there were such little amounts of them. I also learned that the snipers' training was basically the same as any other, but they went over how to use the scopes on the rifles. In Germany, they were the only snipers to have scopes on their rifles, so they learned how to use those to an extent, and they were also given a steel mask that they would wear where there was a cut out of the side where the stock could go on their shoulder and they wouldn't be shot in the face while aiming the rifle. I didn't discover really anything new about my character since I created him, so the only new things weren't really discoveries, they were just thought up. So I wouldn't say I learned anything new about my character. So what did I take away from the project? I took away that a lot can happen to a person going through war, and not really so much as hearing that from my project, but all the stories that we've heard, read, and watched over or about World War I. So that's what I've taken away from the project.